Hello, happy Monday, everybody. How's everyone doing? If you watched my live last week or you've been in my class inside Ucoachia, then you know that I don't really have a voice. But I am here and I'm gonna roll with it. So if it ends up, I put my mic here so that maybe the audio could be a little bit better on your end, because I probably am not going to have the strength at the end of this. I'll try to make it quick, and if it really is bad, I'll watch it back. If it really is bad, I will redo it. So if you're showing up live, thank you so much for coming on. Happy Monday to you. Say hi. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much. Put hashtag replay so that I can come back and say thank you for watching. I am really excited to chat today because I'm talking about offers, and offers are probably one of my favorite things to talk about. Two reasons why. The first reason is I really feel like once you know how you help, and what you do, and like you've really honed in on your framework, and what your offer is, there's so much more confidence that comes from that. So that is something that I absolutely love seeing, when clients are, really confident in what they have to offer and they go out there and they talk about it, right? And then of course the other reason I love it is because it's how we get paid. Right? It's how we make money. It gives us a reason to be like, great, like this is what I'm going to make this month. This is how many clients I need. This is how much impact I'm going to be making, for myself and my own life. So those are two of the many reasons why I love offers. But today we're going to be talking about the 3 steps to building an offer that sells. So if you have an offer currently, keep it in mind. If you don't have an offer, or you do and you don't love it, or it's not selling really well or something, bring that one to the table. Or, let's start from scratch. These are the 3 things that need to be in every single offer. This is across industries. This is across everything. We need to make sure that you've got these 3 things really tight, really nailed down, so that you can grow your business. You can actually sell your offer. And if you're still unsure about your offer and you would really like to go deeper on some of the things I'm talking about, this is actually what I teach inside of Ucoachia. I teach community building and I teach offers. My class is literally called the Offer Lab. And so it's kind of a thing. It's kind of something I love. Definitely make sure that you get into Ucoachia, have a conversation with Nancy or Harley, and make sure that you get in and hang with us in there. Because not only do we have a really deep dive on offers, we have so much other stuff too, right? You'll be able to sell your offers with the backup of all the other experts that we've got. And you can get a sneak peek of all the experts in here with our Facebook Lives. We're legit, right? We're really good. We're going to get you where you need to go. So partnering with Ucoachia has been such a thrill in that way, because I really, really do believe that when you join us, you will get clients, right? You will be able to grow your coaching business beyond just the certification that you have, which is amazing and an amazing accomplishment. But now we have to actually put it to the test, right? We have to actually be able to use it and coach and do the things we want to do and not have to worry about the marketing and the sales and all of that stuff, because you've got some support inside Ucoachia. Okay, so 3 steps to building an offer that sells. The first step is, you probably hear this word a lot, transformation. I almost don't like this word anymore because I feel like we use it too much. And I also feel like we use it in, along with results. And we're confusing that transformation and result are not the same thing. And the first step for me at least, to building an offer is to really get clear on the difference between the two and why that's important. Okay, so the difference between the two, the result is a step in the process. A result is a really tangible, even if your transformation itself is very vague. That's okay. But the result has to be a step in the process towards the bigger transformation. The transformation is that bigger, I'm a different person now, right? And the results are the steps along the way. Okay, so that is the difference between transformation and results. So where is your offer on the journey of your client's transformation? Is it in the first step? Is it sort of in the middle of their journey? Is it sort of towards the end of their journey, right? Where they're because we never fully arrive, right? So there's no end to our journey. But where is this offer, and where is it in terms of your ability too as a coach and what you've been trained to do? Is this sort of really like elementary and intermediate for you? Are we like kind of being a little more challenged in our skills? Like, where is this in terms of where the client needs to get so that he or she can get to the full transformation, right? So along the way, we sometimes need goalposts or little goals that we can sort of like work towards. Those are results, and your offer should promote one result along the way, and then you're able to kind of line them up so that it makes more sense. There are times where your client is going to go from one result that's maybe a little bit higher level down to another result because they just need to work on that foundation. For example, like I work with a lot of newer entrepreneurs, and foundation is huge for new entrepreneurs. They really need to get the foundations of business set up. And sometimes we have to go back and forth. I loved starting over again in my own business because it's so important to really build the foundation, right? Foundation can never be strong enough. It can never be built up enough, I believe. So you'll sometimes see your clients going, or it fitting that they go through a journey and then they come back towards the end, but that's okay. That's okay, but the result still has to be really clear. And then the fuller transformation needs to be clear as well. Okay, so that is the difference between transformation and results. Making it really clear in your offer is going to be really helpful for your marketing, because marketing is all about communication, right? So that's all about how can I tell people why the result is so important? Why is the result important? Because it's going to get them that much closer to the transformation. And they can't have this result without having this result first. And they're going to need to get this, and they can get that, right? So all of that communication is going to be so helpful to you. Okay, so that's the first one. The second step to building an offer that sells is reflecting you, right? You're the one that's going to be in this offer, even if it's self-paced, right? It's still made by you. So your purpose as a coach, your values, it's got to be able to reflect what those are. That is how you stand out. A lot of people ask me, well, how am I supposed to stand out in this crowd, in this sea of online businesses, right? Everyone's calling themselves a coach these days. How can I stand out? There's so many coaches just like me that do similar things. You're right. That's probably true. Do you think that I don't know there are a lot of other business coaches out there? I know that there are a lot of other business coaches. I know I have a lot of competition, right? But when I build my offers based on my values, the purpose that I have as a coach, so making sure that my offers fit around my lifestyle, not the other way around, right? And really what I stand for and what I stand against is really important. So I'll give you guys an example. One of my values is humor. Okay. I love making people laugh. It is one of my favorite things to do, right? You cannot leave a coaching call with me, even a discovery call, without laughing, right? Like I always like to post something funny on my social media. I want you to come across me and laugh every single day, right? That is something that I want to be known for. So I love standing out in that way. Another example is I love strategy. I am big on like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take action on this. This is what's going to happen. And I want people to know, okay, Allison's going to give me the strategy I need. She's going to kick my butt and she's going to give me that strategy that I need. Like she's going to make it so that like I have an action step. I have a thing to do. And that's going to make me feel really good. Right. So knowing that, what are your values? And really, like, hot tip, just Google values and let all the values come up. I think there's like, the last time I did it, I think there were like 300 values or something, and just pick the ones that really stand out to you. You'll probably have about 10 or 20. You'll be able to see a pattern with those 10 or 20. Narrow it down to like 3 to 5. Okay, 3 to 5 values, and make sure that those are reflected in your offer. Also, what you stand for and what you stand against, make sure that's reflected in your offer as well. So for example, when you have a smaller audience, I stand against paid ads. Because when you have a smaller audience, I don't believe they work as well. I believe organic and building relationships is the way to go when you are in the first 0 to 5 years of your business. That is something I stand for. And I stand against paid ads in the beginning of your business, right? That's something that because I know that about myself, and because I know that that's the way I want my people, the people who are attracted to that, to come to me, I'm going to make sure that that's reflected in my offer, right? I'm not going to talk about ads. I'm going to put in a module maybe about why ads are not great what you can do to get yourself ready for ads. But right now is not the time. And here's what is the time? What is the time for, right? So making sure that you've got your values, your purpose reflected in that. People will be attracted to that. You have probably heard this several times, that we are attracted to people we feel like we know, like, and trust. This is how you really get that know, like, and trust factor, or that street cred, I like to call it, into your offer. It does need to reflect in your offer. Why? Because your content plan for marketing your offer should come from the offer itself, right? You shouldn't be recreating the wheel so much. You should be talking about what's actually in your offer. And that's one of the best ways to do that is by actually like having all of that stuff in your offer already. And then you can reflect on that through your content, and people can say, okay, there's a clear, I see this, she is transparent. I see this, right? Like, I know exactly what I'm going to get. I know, I trust her. I feel like I know her on all these other levels, right? I really can connect with her on all these other levels, or him. And so I'm ready to go, right? That's what you want. You want people to be like surprised, like delighted when they get into your offer, but not necessarily surprised, right? They want to know what's going in, and it makes them, it's an easier yes, really, at the end of the day. Okay, so transformation versus results, reflecting your values and your purpose as a coach. What do you stand for, stand against, really building that brand voice. And then that third step is your framework, the steps you take, what's actually in the program, what's actually in the offer. I just had a conversation with a client this morning where we were going back and forth on whether the offer should be completely finished, ready to go, recorded, everything ready, before you sell it or not. And I actually lean towards not having it all prepared. I even lean towards not having your entire launch prepared. I lean towards like 80% prepared. And the reason is because you want to be able to create those steps for the people that are attracted to the offer, right? But it's really important to know, okay, I get you from here to here. First we do this, then we do that, then we do this, right? It's really important to know that, because you will be asked that. You will be asked that, well, how are you different from any other coach? Well, you might be a health coach that teaches macros, but you might also be a health coach, like you might have another health coach that teaches, meat-free, like vegan, a vegan lifestyle. So obviously, even though you're both health coaches, your process is way different. Your process, you have to fall in love with that. Your process is really how you move your people from one step to the other. And that's got to be celebrated, but it's also got to be shared and communicated, right? So one simple way that I like to think about this is, what will they be able to know when they're done? What will they be able to do that they couldn't do before? And what will they be able to experience? What are they going to be able to let happen to them in their lives, right? What are they going to be able to have kind of wash over them, whether it's an emotion or an actual event or whatever that is. Okay. So those are the 3 steps to building an offer that sells. If your offer does not have any of those in it, it needs to have all of them in it. It is going to be so much easier. Then you won't be asking like, well, how do I launch this offer? It's all going to be there, right? I mean, maybe you'll be asking it, but that's okay. It'll be a little bit easier because it's all going to be there. All right. So I'm coming back actually in a couple of days. Hopefully my voice will be better. And we're going to talk about connecting stories to your offer to sell. I'm really excited about that because I love to write and I love storytelling and all the fun things that go along with that. Let's see if there's any comments. Hi, Katie. My values, accountability, consistency, discipline, and excitement. Oh my God. And do you see how you can reflect those in your offer and how you can use those to actually be a marketing tactic? That you are a health coach because you are the best health coach for them because of these things that you have, right? I love that. Because I don't think all health coaches have those as their values, right? And you can share in your social media or, your marketing channels, I should say, wherever you market your business, you can share those things, right? You can really like walk the walk when it comes to those accountability, to those values, like accountability, getting excited, right? That's something people should be able to feel in your content, excitement. Just like I like when people feel humor, right? I like when I can make a joke. Yes, absolutely. Good. Yay. I'm so excited. Okay, great. It's working for Katie. I think it's because she's in Ucoachia. Anyway, I will see you guys on Wednesday. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.